So just now we have seen how to transform real integral in terms of complex integral. My means of substitution to make use of is one of the important tool. I tell you here, it is most powerful and important tool, Cauchy-Ducy theorem. To evaluate such type of integrals here, to make use of Cauchy-Ducy theorem, we shall first transform real integral in terms of complex integrals by means of substitution z equal to e raised to I theta. This is what we have seen just now. So that we shall take problems on it here. How actually we go through the problem, how we solve the problems. For which here we shall choose the most standard form of a problem. It is prove that remember 2 pi of 1 by a plus b cos theta d theta equal to 2 pi by square root of a square minus b square. And always here a greater than b. Condition is a greater than b. A always must be greater than b. Why it is so, that I will explain later. So first of all here, this is a real integral. No I quantity here, no complex quantity, no imaginary quantity here. Purely it is real quantity. So that what I am here, we shall consider first this I. Let us note it by I equal to is from 0 to 2 pi of 1 by a plus b cos theta d theta contains 1. To transform this real integral in terms of complex integral here, we put here z equal to e raised to I theta. Therefore dz is I e raised to I theta d theta. Therefore d theta equal to dz by I e raised to I theta, but e raised to I theta is z, so that d theta is equal to dz by iz. Next here also z equal to e raised to I theta. Take modulus on both sides here. Therefore mod z equal to, therefore mod z is equal to mod e raised to I theta is equal to 1. Mod e raised to I theta equal to always 1, right? So mod z equal to 1. Here this imply here, I mean that is mod z equal to 1 imply it is a circle. It is a circle with center z equal to 0 and radius r equal to 1. So and is denoted by C. It is denoted by C. Also here, also you want here cos theta, also cos theta, that we already seen in procedure. Cos theta is what here, z square plus 1 divided by 2z. So now we have to put all these things in one to transform this real line integral in terms of complex line integral. And also here z equal to e raised to I theta, where theta vary from, always take any circle here, always theta vary from 0 to 2 pi. So that what I am here, let us transform this real integral in terms of complex integral by means of all these substitutions. So therefore I remove these things now. Now substituting in one, we have I is equal to integration from 0 to pi. Now it becomes a circle C, so that it is C of 1 by a plus b times cos theta. What cos theta is here? Z square plus 1 upon 2z. Z square plus 1 upon 2z into d theta. D theta is what here? dz upon iz. So in the very first step, what we have to do here is we have to simplify this now. We have to simplify this term now here. That is C of 1 by. So take LCM here. It will be 2z. So that multiply this by 2z here, it becomes a 2az plus b into z square plus b upon 2z into dz upon iz. So that this z gets cancelled with this z here. 2 goes in the numerator, so that I will connect here and remove these things. So that is I is equal to 2 is independent of z, take it outside the integral sign, and I is also independent of z, take it also outside the integral sign, into C of 1 by, I write it as bz square plus 2az plus b into dz. Here, this is constant quantity, keep it aside. keep it aside. Now you consider only this. And it is clearly a complex line integral. So that, let us note here, let f of z equal to, you want to call it as 2 here, let f of z equal to 1 by bz square plus 2az plus b. So determine poles of f of z. The poles of f of z are given by, the poles of f of z are given by bz square plus 2az plus p is equal to 0, and which is a quadratic equation. Solve it here. If you solve it here, we have solving here. Therefore, z equal to minus b. What it will be? Minus 2a plus or minus square root of what will be 2a square minus 4. A is b into c is also b, whole divided by 2 times it is b. This is how we solve the quadratic equations. Minus b plus or square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Simplify here, that is z is equal to minus 2a plus or minus square root of 4a square minus 4b square divided by 2b. So under bracket here 4 is common. Take it outside here. Square root of 4 is what here? 2. So that we have here z is equal to minus 2a plus or minus 2 into square root of a square minus b square divided by 2b. So that 2 all gets cancelled from both numerator and denominator. So now 2 is with you. I remove it now because I require space. What happens here? That now letting, because our quadratic equation is always 2 roots, letting z1 equal to minus b plus square root of a square minus b square divided by b, and z2 is equal to minus b minus square root of a square minus b square divided by b. So it is minus a plus square root of a square minus b square by b, and z2 equal to minus a minus square root of a square minus b square by b. Now take modulus here, mod z1, therefore mod z1 equal to minus a plus square root of a square minus b square divided by b, and mod z2 equal to modulus of minus a minus square root of a square minus b square divided by b. Comparing here z1 and z2 here, under modulus means here always these become here, always these two become here real quantities. So always real quantities can be compared. So that here now comparing mod z1 and mod z2, we have mod z1 is less than 1 and mod z2 is greater than 1. As mod z1 into z2 is equal to 1. Mod z1 to z2 equal to 1 means here mod z1 to mod z2 equal to 1 here. One must be less than 1 and another must be greater than 1. Therefore we have here mod z1 to z2 equal to 1 imply here mod z1 is less than 1 and mod z2 is less than 1. How you may ask me a question again? Look at this here. This is difference up to quantities. Here it is under modulus sum of the two quantities. Always this is greater than this. Always mod z2 greater than mod z1. Therefore we must have here, and as mod z1 to z2 equal 1 here, we must have this is less than 1 here, this is greater than 1. Now shear. Since C is such that mod Z equal to 1, therefore Z1 is only the pole lies inside C, inside C, and Z2 lies outside C. Therefore, in the C of 1 by bz square plus 2az plus bdz is equal to 2 pi I into residue at Z1. So simply you have to calculate here residue at Z1. It is more than sufficient. No need of finding here residue at Z2 because it lies outside the unit circle. Unit circle is what here? Circle with center at the origin. You can see here center at the origin and radius 1 unit. So Z1 is only the pole lies inside here. Z2 lies outside. So take Z1 elsewhere. Mod Z1 elsewhere either here or here. Z2 goes outside. So that no need of considering Z2. So that now you are able to calculate a residue at Z1 here more than sufficient. So that first we shall find here residue at Z1. Cartesian 2. No, you have to take it as 3, sorry. Take it as 3. Residue at Z1, take it as 3 because 1 and 2 are already taken. So take it as 3 here. Now we have to calculate here residue at Z1. Now residue at Z1 is equal to, it is a simple pole. So limit Z test to 1 of Z test to Z1 of Z minus Z1 into f of Z. What f of Z is here? 1 by b times bz square plus 2az plus b, which factorized it becomes b times Z minus Z1 into Z minus Z2. And Z test Z1 here, these two facts gets cancelled. What means here? 1 by b as it is into bracket share Z minus Z1 gets cancelled as Z test to Z1. So that here 1 by b times Z1 minus Z2. It is 1 by Z1 minus Z2. This we have to simplify. For which here 1 by b, keep it aside, into Z1. What Z1 is here? Minus a plus square root of a square minus b square divided by b minus, what about Z2? Z2 is minus a minus square root of a square minus b square divided by b. Close the bracket. So I will convert here. I can just convert here. That is residue at Z1 is equal to 1 by b times simplify it here, minus a plus square root of a square minus b square by b, or LCM is same. LCM is b only for both the terms. B is denominator. So take LCM, minus a plus square root of a square minus b square minus, open the bracket here, it becomes here plus a, and this will become here plus square root of a square minus b square, right? And close the bracket. So what happens here? Minus a plus a gets cancelled, b and b also gets cancelled. What happens here? 1 by 2 times square root of a square minus b square. So that is residue at Z1 is equal to 1 by 2 times square root of a square minus b square. Now we shall substitute here residue at Z1 in 3. Now I remove these things. Now substituting for residue at Z1 in 3 we have Hilashi of 1 by bz square plus 2az plus b dz is equal to what it is 2 pi I into what it is 1 by 2 square root of a square minus b square, 2 square root of a square minus b square. So here 2 and 2 gets cancelled, so that value of the integral 1 by Hilashi of bz square plus 2az plus b dz is equal to what remains here pi I upon square root of a square minus b square, and take it as 4. Now using 4 in 2. Little lengthy but not much difficult. So simple. Most important, of course. Now using 4 in 2, we have 2 is with you already. I have already rubbed it, but it is with you. Now using 4 in 2, we have I is equal to 2 by I times what it is here 4 is pi I upon square root of a square minus b square, so that here I and I gets cancelled, so I becomes 2 pi divided by square root of a square minus b square, and that was the required thing. Look at this here. LHS is real quantity, RHS must also be real quantity. Now if A less than B, this value of the integral becomes here complex quantity. It should not become complex quantity, for which we must have A greater than B. So with this, the problem is completed. Here I have solved the problem. For any argument, any step, if you have not followed, no question of interaction now at a stage, for which I am very sorry to say this here. However, you can contact me through WhatsApp or through Facebook or through YouTube regarding your doubts. To clarify your doubts, you can call me at any time. However, I am ready to explain you. So that with this here, now making use of the standard form of this integral here, I will take a sum of the examples. Just you go on changing A and B with the condition that A greater than B. So you can construct the problems here. How the problems can be constructed here. To construct the problem, keep it in your mind. A greater than B. Okay. For which here, one more thing. Okay, you will take here. Evaluate or prove that you can take anything you wish. Evaluate involves 0 to 2 pi of 1 by 2 plus cos theta d theta. Here, what is A? 2. B is 1. First problem. Second problem involves 0 to 2 pi of 1 by 3 plus 2 cos theta into d theta. Third one involves 0 to 2 pi of 1 by 5 plus 4 cos theta d theta, or 4 plus 3 cos theta. Here 4 plus 3 cos theta d theta, or fourth one involves 0 to 2 pi of 1 by 5 plus 4 cos theta d theta. See that in all these problems always A greater than B. So go on changing A and B, you will get automatically value of the line integral. See, for example, here what is A here? 2. What is B? 1. Put here A equal to 2, B equal to 1. It is 4 minus 1. So 2 pi by root 3. That's all. Like that here. Go on changing, but don't directly put like this here. You have to go through all the arguments. At the time of examination, to evaluate all the any problem of this type here, you have to go through all the arguments which we have followed here in the evaluation of this standard integral. Okay, this is one thing here. Second thing is here, we may have another standard form here. Here, you prove that 2 into from 0 to 2 pi 1 by b sin theta d theta. Answer remains same again here. Prove that from 0 to 2 pi 1 by a plus b sin d theta is equal to 2 pi by square root of a square minus b square. Again, where a greater than b. Then what? How to proceed? Nothing is new here. Replace cos theta by sin theta. And here, again we have transformed this into in terms of complement integral by means of substitution z equal to e raised to I theta only. Here, simply I explain it here. To transform this in terms of complement integral, put z equal to e raised to I theta. It is what here? Cos theta plus I sin theta. As usual here, therefore dz equal to I e raised to I theta d theta, or d theta is equal to dz by iz. Also, already we have defined sin theta is what here? Z square minus 1 by 2iz. Simply here, replace sin theta by z square minus 1 by 2iz and d theta by dz by iz. Follow same line of arguments. You will get automatically value of the line integral is equal to again 2 pi by square root of a square minus b square with the condition that here a greater than b. This is how we can solve the problems. So again you can construct the problems here. Again you can construct the problems on this here. On this also you can construct the problems. First one is here. Evaluate of 0 to 2 pi of 1 by 3 plus 2 sin theta d theta, like that. First one. Second one, of 0 to 2 pi of 1 by 2 plus sin theta d theta. Make it simple, like that here. So third one, simply here, go on change, replace cos theta by sin theta. What it is? Of 0 to 2 pi of 1 by 4 plus 3 sin theta d theta. Like that you can construct the problems and you try to solve the problems. Practice at home, because I can't assure you that this will be asked in the examination. This type of example will be asked in the examination. That much I can say. So that practice at home, or any difficulties or doubts, you can always approach me by calling you through your phones or through WhatsApp or whatever it is. Whatever media you use, you can. It is left to you people. So however, I am always ready to explain the doubts. Okay. Thank you.